Whoa!
Wow.
This is so awesome! What is up, everybody? Welcome to Cref.
Welcome to Cref, my friends.
So happy that you're here today because today we're watching episode number 2 of Moon Knight.
And I'm looking forward to it, though it feels like we're watching a movie and we kind of stopped it early and we're going back into it.
Yeah, we just keep going, right? Yeah. It's been a really good show so far. Good, strong start. So I'm really excited about this next episode.
Yeah, if you guys enjoy hanging out with us today, please leave a like on the video, subscribe, and share the video as well.
With that out of the way, let's get into it. All right, guys, episode number 2.
I'm ready to get into this. It's got a strong start. That means Oscar Isaac's
He's doing a great job so far, but I feel like we're just touching the surface of what this show's actually is, right?
Whoa.
Okay,
so we're skipping past the fight, or what are we doing?
Yeah, maybe let's see if you're right, Chris, if they're gonna backtrack and fill in all the blanks.
Absolutely, I swear to God, there was a dog chasing me like a.
Was it all in his head or something?
No way.
Only he can see it?
No way. They probably just messed with the footage somehow. Magic, right? Magic's a part of this, right?
Oh God.
Oh. Look at the stance. Look at him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Completely different person.
That's not me.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Those eyes, man. It's all in the eyes.
It is all nice. That's true.
But you're not alone. Yeah, it's like part of the problem. Isn't it?
It's the problem,
Before you
isn't
leave. That's worth exploring, isn't it? Like if I could find that storage locker, that might be my one chance.
So the keys
to
for a
prove to
storage
myself that
locker.
I'm not.
Interesting. Okay.
it? Isn't it always?
So the
Oh,
intrigue
mate,
begins
thank
to
you.
unpack.
Oh, thanks.
Okay,
Cheers.
cool.
Isn't it always in a train station somewhere?
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm right.
Of course, I know you. Number 43, right?
Oh.
I never forget a face.
All right.
Know you. You know there's gonna be a ton of guns in there.
Yeah,
Lockers.
weapons. Yeah.
Every kind of gun.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right. Okay,
Whoa,
looks like military. Yep.
Military.
Very Spartan.
It's totally real.
What is it?
Good question.
Oh, cool.
Whoa!
That's cool. Is it like a point to something?
Yeah, some kind of compass.
Let's say a compass.
Oh, okay.
To north. Look, I don't care how bloody handsome you are. Tell me what it is you are. What are you?
Yes, I want to know.
Khonshu. Yeah. The Egyptian god of the moon.
Oh.
Oh my God, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I eat one piece.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Literally, this is exactly what happened. Oh my God.
Yeah, son.
Whoa, my God.
Oh, man. Hell yeah.
That's so cool.
Oh.
Mark?
Whoa.
Where have you been? Did you see the spiral you put me through? I said okay, yeah, I'm still your wife.
What? Wife?
Wait, Sophia.
It's all right, it's all right. That's all he can do without you.
Whoa. This is so
This
awesome.
neighborhood used to have the high.
And that's how you know it's a cult.
The food's free.
The food's free.
I am real justice.
He sounds like a kid.
Yeah.
What's he saying now? I am real justice.
What?
Can you hear him? No.
Not anymore. Okay.
I was his former.
All right, you're right, Chris.
Whoa.
Former avatar.
Before you. My boss all the time, but I wouldn't actually do it. Stephen. What about a child? Would she kill a
many
child for
questions,
something they
Stephen.
might do in 30
Too many
years?
questions, Steven.
Drink your soup, Steven.
Is Mark.
Come on.
Let me in.
Come on.
Let me
Let him in, Steven.
Where the heck? It's alright, okay. Just
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't think that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't think they were gonna go that
A
direction.
interesting choice. Summon the suit.
Oh! Whoa!
So he has his own suit?
No.
That's different than the other suit? That is cool, actually.
Right. Where is the scale? Scales. Oh,
Whoa.
There, I see you plug. You're in the wrong end, mate. You're in my yard now.
Rolling up his sleeves.
Come on.
Whoa.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh, he's got it right. He can't fly, obviously.
Yeah.
Because he jumps in.
Well, he can jump pretty far.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh. Dang. Got him. Whoa. Oh. Wow. Yo, Oscar Isaac, my man, Oscar Isaac.
I mean, who asked him to go this hard in
Yeah.
a Marvel show?
You never go this hard, man. You never go this hard.
You could take it easy.
Oh man, what a transition.
I've never been like, aside from the Netflix Marvel shows, like
This is the first time I've been like
hooked.
All right, guys, that was Moon Knight, episode number 2.
I mean, can I just say,
wow.
he has got no right to go that hard
Yeah,
in a Marvel
yeah,
show.
yeah.
You know?
He clearly understood the assignment. I mean, this
I
man,
mean, he
Oscar
went
Isaac.
hard.
Yeah. I love the layers to this show, right? Number one, you have the dynamic between Mark and Steven, right? You have this interplay between them. And what was interesting to me is the for the first episode, right? I kind of wanted him to switch over to Mark. I'm like, oh, just switch over to Mark. But as the second episode kept going, I'm like, you know what? I don't think I kind of like Steven. You know, I kind of like Steven. I'm like used to Steven.
Yeah.
So this whole like,
Yeah.
switch with me. It's like, no,
That's-
actually.
I agree, actually.
Yeah.
That's so weird because same thing I just want to see Moon Knight. I want to see the suit. I want to see the superhero.
Yeah.
But I did not expect to get so attached to Steven.
Right.
And that threw me up. That's just the power of good acting. I mean,
Yeah.
if I were to throw one wrench in there, I'd say the pacing is kind of throwing me off. Maybe because I want something faster paced, but I think it's good because when they slow it down, you get so attached to Steven.
Yeah.
I think it's going to speed up now because it's Mark.
Yeah.
But that interplay between them two is like...
Yeah, because
good.
there's that moment where she's like, you know, put on the suit. And you think, okay, now would be the natural time for him
And
to
we're
put on
all
the
saying
suit.
it too. We're like, put it on,
Yeah,
put it on,
and
right?
then he doesn't at first, which was nice. But then as he jumps out the window, he then puts it on. And he was able to use the power too, which I wasn't expecting, which was kind of a cool thing. Another thing is Ethan Hawke, right? He does a good job, like as this sort of mellow but menacing bad guy that has a past with Khonshu, right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, he used to be his avatar. And the thing is, in the first episode, right, you get this impression that, okay, Khonshu, Egyptian god, right? Like, you know, he has justice in mind and, you know, cool. But then, you said it, Chris, he kind of seems like a bit like a child, almost like spiteful and, you know, not even worth liking.
You know, which actually makes him a little bit more
Accurate,
but also kind of frightening.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys noticed this, but look at the way they place Khonshu in the shots. He's always at some weird angle, some weird distance. It's never just like he's there.
Right.
It's like he's in and out. He's like over there. He's over here.
Yeah.
Right? And with that voice that's got that almost like echoey, kind of gravelly quality, it gives they really did a good job making him seem very otherworldly.
Yeah.
You know, he's not really following the same rules as like humans, right?
Yeah, and he's not this like deity that's like, you know, very benevolent or anything like that.
Odin.
Or,
kind of
he's
thing.
I mean, he has his own goals in mind, right? He's pretty much just using Mark. Right, and he's lording the threat of, oh, I'm gonna take over what's her name if you don't keep doing Layla, if you don't keep serving me, right? Which is another interesting angle. Is it's just like, man, he's kind of caught between a rock and a hard place here. And now I think you're gonna see a little bit more of Mark. Now that we've seen enough of Steven, you're going to see a lot more of Mark. And that is to say that maybe are there only two personalities?
We're
There could be
just
more?
assuming, right?
Yeah. But I think Oscar Isaac, like, he embodies
Mm-hmm.
both personalities really well. They have their own mannerisms. They have their own voices, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, like you see it in the eyes, right? The eyes are very different, even though it's the same person, which is kind of crazy to think about, right?
That shows how talented he is. I mean, one thing I would say, which completely threw me, right?
Yeah.
Is what was disappointing to me was actually when he put on the suit and he did his whole thing.
Yeah.
Right? Because that was the big thing I was waiting for.
Right,
I was like,
right.
okay, he's going to put on the suit and we're going to see all his cool powers. But I'm like, it doesn't feel, and I maybe it's deliberate,
I think so.
but I don't think the suit and the powers are the main part of this show.
No.
And I think that's what threw me off, but
Yeah.
I'm open to it. I can work with that.
Because when you see Spider-Man suit up, Iron Man suit up, Thor, call down his thunder, right? It's always like a pivotal sort of moment,
Mm-hmm.
right? But here, it wasn't really that
was
so
running,
much. He was just kind of
basically,
running,
yeah.
and he just kind of used the environment to kill the dog thing, right?
Yeah, I was kind of expecting a whole kind of sequence of
Yeah.
like, okay, now it's on, but no.
But I think that's there to emphasize the reluctance that Mark has to use the suit, right? Because he doesn't want to be this. He doesn't want to do this. What does he say? He's like, okay, after this, you'll set me free, right? After this, I'll be free.
Yeah.
Steven, after this, you'll never have to see me again, right? It's like, you can, like, this
that's
putting
true.
on the suit is not something he wants. He doesn't feel powerful when he
Yeah.
puts it on. It's just something he has to do.
Yeah.
And which is a really, really interesting dynamic for a superhero show, right?
I mean, if you look at the opposite of it, right? When Steven puts on the suit, he's like super excited. He's
Yeah.
like, ooh, what are
Right,
these?
right,
Oh,
right.
I look good in this suit. He was like enjoying it.
Yeah.
Right? But then when he switched, like, you're right. Mark is just like, okay, I got to get this done. Like,
Yeah.
don't waste any time. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's an interesting
And
thing.
it goes
yeah.
to show you, right? Steven is new to all of this, right? So for him, it's still a novelty, whatever. But for Mark, he's been living this,
Yeah.
right? He's been living this kind of torturous life, and he's had to deal with, all this danger and all the, all the blood on his hands, as he said. And so they do. I'm glad they spent the time in the first episode to establish Steven, because now that dichotomy, that contrast is clear enough where they seem like distinct characters. It's not, they're not just switching willy-nilly. It's like, okay, this is Mark, this is Steven. They both have their own
Yeah.
motivations, right? They both have their own fears and goals. And so now to see how those two jibe together will be interesting.
And the best part is, right, when you see Steven trapped in the glass, so
Yeah.
to speak, you feel it
You
now.
do
Because you've
feel
gotten
it.
to know Steven.
Yep.
You can sense, like, he was just like, I don't want this. I want
I
out.
don't wanna
Help
be
me
here.
out. Like, you
Yeah.
feel it.
Yep.
Because you've just been spending time with this character since the first episode. And
Yeah.
they really, I think it was a really, really wise choice to take their time.
Yeah.
Whereas, in the Marvel shows like Captain America, like Winter Soldier, all that kind of stuff, I was like, oh, okay, kind of hurried up. I want to see the action. But
Yeah.
But Oscar Isaacs has really done a good job of saying, hey, listen, this is not your typical Marvel show. Like, my acting is what's really going to carry this, and not the suit.
Yeah, and I think the emphasis on the two of them and Steven, and the fact that the suit really isn't all that important to them. It grounds it, right? Because we're dealing with Egyptian gods here. We're dealing
True,
with like
true.
apocalypse level stuff, right? They're talking heaven on earth, right?
Yeah.
Killing all the children, right? That's like macro level problems, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you got to be able to take a conflict like that and whittle it down and make it grounded so that you as the audience care.
Yeah.
And I think they did a good job doing that, because you do care about Steven. You do care about Mark, or at least you're starting to care a little bit about Mark, right? So, all right, Chris, so what score would you give this second episode?
Honestly, I think this episode was even better than the first. Like, it drew me in quickly.
Yeah.
It did a lot of cool things. I mean, it's lacking in the action department, but I actually don't care. Like, normally I would
Doesn't-
really care,
Yeah.
but I don't.
Yeah.
Because to me, this is all about the acting. It's about the personality. It's about the dichotomy, the mythology.
Yeah.
Everything is there. So I would definitely give this like a 9.3, I'd say.
Okay, yeah, I would have to agree. I think it's definitely better than the first episode, especially because now Mark isn't just this like figment of Steven's imagination. He's now a personified true person. And now you have to deal with another layer added, which is also the fact that Khonshu isn't this benevolent god. Like, he's got his own conniving, scheming things that he's doing,
Yep.
which, and yet another layer, which I'm loving, right? This is kind of depth in a Marvel show is exactly what I want to see.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying about pacing, Chris. It could be, you know, there's not really, the action isn't really all there, but I think if you can kind of look at this show as a character study more than you do like a superhero show, which I'm choosing to look at it as, then I would have to agree. 9.3 out of 10 is fair.
Okay.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching Moon Knight episode 2 with us. Let us know in the comments down below. What did you think about this episode?
Yeah, was it as a wild ride for you as it was for us?
Do you like the direction that the show is going? You know, is there anything that we missed? Is there any cool Easter eggs that we didn't pick up on?
References, yeah.
Yeah, we always love to see your comments. We always love to discuss things with you guys, learn things from you guys. And if you haven't already, make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel.
As always, guys, we'll see you later.
See you in the next one. Bye.